Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Gabrielle Wright and I cover missing persons cases, unsolved homicides, and unidentified cases. Today I will be going over the case of Paul Worsham. He is 82 and he is from Wyoming, Delaware. He has been missing since July 23rd, 2007. He was born August 2nd, 1924. He is a white male, 5'10" and 185 pounds. He has green eyes and gray hair and is also nicknamed Pop Pop or PC. He was last seen wearing a denim jacket, pink sweater, camo pants, an orange hat, and he also wore glasses. He had a black leather wallet, a belt buckle with small squares, and also was walking with a cane. He had on a gold wedding band and a Timex elastic band and a dog tag with his name on it. He also had a couple tattoos. One is a monochromatic tattoo with the name Audrey on his upper right arm in a banner, a monochromatic tattoo on his upper left arm, which is unknown, and a left forearm tattoo of the Ace of Spades on his left forearm. He had a large ship, also monochromatic, across his chest, and his left calf had a nautical compass on it. He also has a couple notable scars, a 4-inch curved linear top of his scalp from a fall from a tree, a scar on his thorax, scar on his right cheek near his glasses, and a scar from a hernia surgery a while ago. He also has a scar on his right cheek from a melanoma removal. He enjoyed walks and painting, and one of his artworks even won an award in the 2007 fair in Wyoming, Delaware. He was described as a sweet man who also had prostate cancer, was treated with radiation and irradiated seed implantation in 2001. His doctor was Dr. Henry Kim of urology. He works at 200 Banning Street, number 250 in Dover, Delaware, 19904. He fractured his neck from a fall 20 to 25 years ago before his disappearance, and he fell from a tree. Also fractured his arm as a child, but we are unsure of which arm he fractured. He served in the Merchant Marines and is a retired Air Force vet. He was also involved in a court case, the Delaware State Department of Corrections versus Worsham, which held positions within the department that were not reclassified as required by the agreement. The believed duties entitled them to incumbency status and wrongfully denied reassignments. All appealed the commission's ruling, stating that it lacked authority to award them the remedies brought to the courts, which were granted, and reassign them the positions and get their lost pay back. So he ended up winning that court case. And the other grievance in the case were Wayne Blathy and James R. Morris. On the day of his disappearance, he left his residence at 3 p.m. to go hunting. He was also carrying a shotgun. He was last seen walking slowly down a lane in the family's large farm. He was last seen at the end of Papin Lane near Wyoming Mill Road. A witness who saw him said that he was in good condition and could not recall if he was carrying the shotgun that the family believed that he was carrying. Loved ones became worried around 7 o'clock p.m. when he still did not return. The family notified police the next morning, and an extensive search took place, but no signs of him were found. Police, friends, and professional trackers all took quick action upon finding out that he was missing. At first, the family had theorized that he may have wandered to the nearby town of Wyoming, Delaware, and he may have tried to make his way to Harrington to see his artwork on display that he made, which was there. 18-month veteran of the Major Crimes Unit, Stephen Fossey hoped for a quick resolution because of the fact that he needed a cane and had a variety of age-related illnesses. He also suffered from a mild case of dementia. He took medication for high blood pressure and also sometimes is described as confused or forgetful. Fossey claims that the further that they are away, the larger the area of the search becomes. He interviewed truck drivers on a farm all day, searched the entire farm, talked to people that lived in and around the area, and also at the senior center and at the air base. At the end of the search, they were sure that he was not on the land. The farmland was thoroughly searched and was 1,500 acres in total. He walked daily and hunted often, but he always returned home. One of the main concerns was that he was not carrying any food or water with him. The Wyoming pond was also searched to ensure he wasn't there, which was outside the farm, by scuba teams, and also state troopers, police dogs, Maryland State Police, Aviation, Camden and Wyoming, and also Dover Fire Companies, Civil Air Patrol, and the Department of Natural Resources and Environment Control all contributed in the search. Later in the investigation, East Coast Canine Search and Rescue also joined. They searched all areas on all-terrain vehicles and questioned neighbors, and which ended up with them finding out that 1 week later he was seen near the Delaware Correction Facility. And that's where he actually worked as a CO until 1995 at the Smyrna State Prison in Delaware. His photographs were placed nearby the prison, and the staff and the wardens were alerted and actually were extremely helpful. Authorities, though, gave no information on the man who disclosed that he had seen him. Water irrigation ditches were also searched, but there was no sign of him. And several unconfirmed sightings were brought upon, but no solid clues could lead to his whereabouts. The farm was again searched a couple months later, but there was still no sign of him. His family began to believe that he was picked up by a stranger and robbed. There were no confirmed sightings, no clothing, and no traces of him. As his daughter Colleen Papin says, it's as if he vanished into a cloud of smoke. He was listed as an endangered adult in state and national police agencies, but still turned up nothing. Senior investigators claim that they have never even had a case with so little to go on, with no leads. But the family does feel that police are doing the best job that they can, and a very thorough job at that. They feel that the odds are very much against him. They are frustrated with no information and no closure, and all they could do is hope for some kind of answer, but never feels normal without him. Flyers were put up around Dover and in Wyoming, Delaware during the Peach Festival. The family even put up a billboard in hopes that somebody would know something about the whereabouts of Paul Worsham. Colleen Papin also has a bumper sticker on her car of him, and friends of the family have also put magnets on their car to spread information about where he could be. He has a distinct Southern accent, and his family uses his paintings to keep his memory alive. We don't want people to forget Pop Pop's face, says a family friend, Pam Kaczynski. And his daughter also says that his chair still remains empty in the living room to this day. DNA samples have been submitted, and he also may now have longer hair and a beard. If Paul Worsham is out there anywhere, he would be 95 today. There are quite a few questions I have about where Paul Worsham could be. Did he wander off and forget where he was and ask a stranger for a ride? And did that stranger take advantage of him? Did he fall ill somewhere and pass away, unfortunately, somewhere due to his old age or his problems? Did he end his own life? We don't know. We just don't know where he is or where he could be. There has been no information and no leads, nothing since 2007 of Paul Worsham. Could he possibly have wandered off on his own accord? Could he have been abducted by a stranger who's holding him against his will? We have no idea. And This is the reason I do the things that I do, is because I need to find out the whereabouts of these people because their families are looking for them. Their families have broken hearts and just nothing but non-closure and no information, and they don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Once again, Paul Worsham is a white male who stands at 5'10", is 185 pounds, with green eyes and gray hair. He was last seen wearing a denim jacket, pink sweater, camo pants, an orange hat, and he wore glasses. He had the black leather wallet with a belt buckle with small squares and a cane. He wore a gold wedding band, Timex elastic band, and a dog tag with his name on it, and has several tattoos. If you see him, his nickname is either PC, Pop Pop, or Mr. Worsham. Do not approach these people by yourself. Call the local authorities. If you or anybody you know has information on this case, please call the Delaware State Police at 302-739-5901. His name is case number is 6929, and the agency case number is 0307013392. Once again, if you have any information on Paul Worsham, please do not hesitate to call the Delaware State Police Department. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos, and I hope you tune in next time for the next missing persons or unidentified homicide or unidentified person video. Thank you again, and I have a great night.